round 7. And again, suddenly renewed vigour from MORMECK. And some more power in those punches. It was missing for a couple of rounds, but he's really wading back in there and giving it absolutely all he's worth. And BAGCI has reverted to type, and he's covering up and doing little work himself. Well, a real surprise, this one, but it's actually gone the distance. As you say, as soon as we mention statistics and likelihood, everything goes out of the window and we get something we weren't expecting. But the longer it goes on, this fight, the more interesting it's becoming, because it's swung one way and then the other in its duration so far. BAGCI can ill afford to just sit and take a soak-up punishment. Has to be seen to be doing some of the aggressing here. And instructions screaming, but that again was a good shot. Right hand through the dropped guard, straight to the chin of BAGCI, who suddenly himself is now beginning to look tired. And he's really labouring in throwing those punches, BAGCI, at the moment. Good one on the side of the chin, and he's taken a couple of good shots there, right in his corner. The right hand found the chin, and the left that followed it did as well. But he's coming back as well, and once more the arm round the shoulders at the end of the round, and applause ringing around this stadium here, because that again was another fantastic round. Final round then. The crowd shouting for TURAN BAGCI. And it's going to be a very, very close decision whichever way this goes. Well, we've certainly, what we didn't think was going to go 8 rounds has certainly been the most entertaining of the fights we've seen so far tonight. And TURAN coming off of the ropes this time to try and create himself some space to get working again. And TURAN once again on the back foot. As MORMECK is trying to close down the space once again and get in at the close quarters and try and get a word to the body. But he's not doing enough, I don't think, here. BAGCI has been the aggressor for most part of this fight, firing a couple of rounds in the middle. And again, how these guys have got the strength to even compete at this level right at the last in the final round. Only they will know. It has been relentless action from the opening. And these punches now, but from both fighters, really don't have the necessary power or accuracy. BAGCI just ducking out of danger's way. And MORMECK is really trying to all at the last moment. For TURAN, the crowd on their feet behind us, shouting for TURAN. And at one stage it didn't really look as though he was going to do anything other than survive a fight midway through. He started off well and they collapsed onto each other's shoulders. But he's done enough here to win, that is for sure. MORMECK, well, apart from a couple of rounds in 3 and 4, he really didn't up the work rate often enough. And when it looked as though he was getting back on top, he seemed to just allow the impetus to be taken away from him and let it drift. But really, we've seen a great show so far this evening. We've still got one bout to come, remember. And the referee was just handed a scorecard and he just shrugged his shoulder. So, I wonder what that means. Here comes the decision then. Well, a little surprise perhaps. Personally, I can't believe he got the decision. Well, it's a funny old game, and they're still talking in the middle of the ring together, and I think that's an incredible decision. But
and Mr. Paul Thomas of Derby, England, and finally